Walk along with me, William. Oh shit. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. 111. That's where this sounds even board we can't. And Red Fire Tiger smells of cheese. There he is, just driving casually, as he does. So if I talk like this now, this should be fine. I don't know. I'm just talking normally. We'll see. Testing, testing. Poo, poo, poo. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, I've got everything sorted. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Singapore Grand Prix. This is already round 3. So if you're wondering why we're at Singapore already, obviously we've got a very weird calendar. So Singapore is round 3. And the Asian Quartet. No, wait, there's 16 races, so 16 divided by 4 is... yeah, so wait, what? Yeah, Quartet. So in the first quartet of races is the Asian sector with, well, and Oceania, with Australia, Bahrain, China, and Singapore. Bahrain is after this race, I believe. And then after Bahrain, we go to Canada, so we have the American Quartet, then the last two. The second half of the season is all mainly European until we go to Abu Dhabi in the last round. But here we go, we're on board with Red Fire Tiger in the Williams. We have 18 cars here today. The two Haas's are not here. Haas have unfortunately had to self-isolate in America for 2 weeks, of course, due to the coronavirus. Yes. Definitely not just because both drivers couldn't show up or anything. No. So, we're not sure if they'll be able to make the race or not, due to their quarantine, of course, and we will see. We will see what happens with them. That does mean, though, that only 3 cars will be eliminated from Q1 here. And I'm going to turn the audio up a little bit. It's a bit too low. That's a bit too high, so we'll go 4 and... oh, Red Fire Tiger getting a bit loosey-goosey. I think it's no screen tower Williams ever had, actually. And, of course, he sets the purple sectors, being the first person to set a lap. So it should be easier, actually, now, for the Williams drivers to set a lap to get to Q2. And shocking news came from Mercedes, where Mali decided he was going to no longer race for the rest of the season. So that now means in the next transfer window, which is after Bahrain, so not next week, but the week after that, after round 4, Corey Marshall will move up to the Mercedes, Matt will go into the Racing Point, Zetex will stay, of course, at Racing Point, and then the Williams, I can't remember who you said was going to, I think it was Resident Lord going in it, which is a bit hypocritical, because Resident Lord left AlphaTauri, because he said, oh, the midfield's so annoying, so then he left for another midfield car. But anyway, here he comes, Resident Lord, through the final corner to set his Williams lap time. He's 4 tenths, almost 5 tenths off his teammate. It's embarrassing from him, my personal opinion. What was that? Okay, I'm going to stop being a dick now. Tab Paul, here he comes. And his teammate Instincts is about to start his lap, but Tab Paul will be the next man to finish a lap. He's going purple, so he's going to be quicker than the two Williams at the moment. Now as we zoom through my favourite part of this track actually, this nice little last sector. And we've got a Williams in a wall there. I think that'll be Resident Lord. Let me just check as Temple comes across line and goes quickest. Yeah, that was the Resident Lord in the wall. And then we've got a McLaren. That will be Fake TB reserving for the absent Hunted LAX. He goes 2.3 seconds quicker. Then there's a Ferrari. There's Easton. He does not set a quick lap. Then there's a Renault or Felipe starting his lap. And then, yes. So ZTEX has a qualifying ban, of course, so Mercedes have tactically decided to use this qualifying ban for Mercedes instead, due to the fact that they know that Mercedes are the quickest car. So they know that they'll win the constructors and stuff anyway, so they decided that due to Mali's leaving, they decided to take this time to capitalise on ZTEX's quality ban. Make him reserve for the absent Mali. And then move Matt and up with Corey Marshall so that Racing Point can score maximum points they can. Portley Pooch sets a lap, he goes 1:34.1, that's 1.4 seconds quicker than TB. And then there's the Ferrari there, that's Dark Killer, he goes P2. Quicker than his midfield counterparts. Then you got the other Red Bull of Gecko starting a lap. Gecko also reserving today. Instincts goes P4, 7 tenths quicker than his teammate. And here's Felipe in the last sector. Serge is also in the last sector. He'll be the next one to set a lap, I believe. Schiller is on a hot lap, or on a out lap, sorry. So Serge got a nice helmet design actually, Serge. I like this. It's very nice. Can Serge out qualify his teammate Fake TB? Shifting very early, Serge. Interesting. The final corner he comes, and I don't think he will be able to out qualify his teammate. No, just off by 1/10 of a second. So close from Serge. Then comes Felipe. And the Renault, he goes 5th. So, not too bad at the moment from these two drivers. And Easton's got no wing. What the? So Easton doesn't have a wing. He's driving about like a lunatic. Respect it, I respect it. Resident Lord is on another lap. Is Red Fire Tiger? I don't know. Maybe. Jackmaster Flash is here. I believe he will be reserving for Haas. And Resident Lord is on a lap. He's improved this lap. But Matt is also on a lap. Here he comes, the reserving Racing Point driver. He was 7 tenths off Portley Boot. And Gecko is on a lap now as well. He's invalidated his lap though. The lap he set was a 1:39.8, so he must have backed off on that lap. And is Dark going to come into the pits? Yes, he is. Then behind him comes, if I can find him, Resident Lord. I can't find him for fuck's sake. And there he is there, 1.3 seconds to prove, up to P8. Red Fire Tiger has crashed out. We can see it there on the left. And behind him there, he's crashed there. I don't know how he's done that. So that means he will automatically get knocked out, even if he is quicker than the bottom 4. Gecko getting a bit loosey-goosey there, set the purple first sector. And Surge into the pits, and it's like the other Racing Point of Corey Marshall coming to start his lap. It is. And the Schiller has set a pretty poor lap in the 1:36s. So we've got a lot of different drivers in different cars today, mainly because a lot of people needing to reserve. So in the Mercedes, we've got ZTEX reserving for Mali, who's left. And then in the Red Bull, we've got Gecko retiring for Maxwell, who couldn't make it. Racing Point, we've got Matt reserving for ZTEX going up. McLaren, we've got Fake TB reserving for Hunted. Renault have got their driver lineup. Alfa Romeo have got their driver lineup. Williams got Red Fire Tiger and Resident Lord reserving. Ferrari have got their driver lineup. As you see, Jackmaster Flash has now come. So Haas have made it from their quarantine, of course. Yeah, wink, wink, okay, cool. Yeah, fuck off. So Jackmaster Flash is going to be here. AlphaTauri have Super Liam reserving for Gecko. And I think that's everyone. So Gecko, yes, sorry, Gecko. I didn't notice his lap time. He's gone 1/10 off. his teammate Portly at the top. And that's unfortunately now starting a lap. We're on board with Corey Marshall here. He's going to finish this lap. And Corey Marshall comes across a line. And he goes P3. Currently I qualified Matt. And my iPod's just froze. Nice, cool. Fair enough, respect. Super Liam just started his lap. Payox Kings. He is in the final sector of El Grand Prix Day Singapore lap, yes. And Payox Kings goes P9, splitting the Renaults. So good stuff from him. Easton is out on track on an out lap. Then comes the Red Bull, then an Alfa Romeo. That Alfa Romeo is one of these two. It's been since I've got a message from Titan. Need a co. No, I'm fine, bro. I prefer doing things by myself anyway, because I can take it more serious when I'm by myself. When I'm with someone, I always tend to make jokes with them, you know. So, and that's unfortunately, don't care about him. He's gone quickest, so 33.8. Who am I looking at here? I don't know, Jeff. Jeff Master flashing on a lap. Let's go. Go on, Jeff. I want to watch this. Super Liam is also going to finish his lap. Working Super Liam himself, reserving for F1. Can Super Liam go anywhere? He goes 15th. 4.2 seconds off the best time. Come on, Jaff Master Flash, we'd love to see it. He's slowed down, what's he doing? What's going on here with Jaff Master Flash? Oh, that wasn't a lap. Alright, fair enough. So Easton is in the drop zone. Easton needs a lap if he wants to get out of the drop zone. And I think he'll get it. And there's a Alfa Romeo in front of him. Oh, and Easton spun! That's a disaster for Easton. That's embarrassing for Easton. And there's Instincts for some reason coming in as well. Interesting tactics. So at the current moment, the people getting dropped out would be Easton, Jaff, and of course Z-Tex with that quali ban. We've got the rapid Jaff Master Flash that going on lap. And Easton's got again, has he? Don't know why. There we go. One Z-Tex coming to the pits. Interesting tactics from Z-Tex. I respect it. Respect it. Jaff Master Flash then. Let's look at his lap. He's gonna. What's he gonna do? He's going to finish this lap, obviously, and he's gonna set. Surely, Mr. Flash of Jaff Master is gonna be on pole position here. Surely he's rapid. He's rapid. Surely. And he's 7 seconds off the pace. Okay. What's Easton doing? Oh, Easton's up on his time, but he's invalidated it. Oh no. Anyway. House King's pits. Sarge is on a flying lap. So let's see what RPL says can do. He looks to be safely through anyway, so I don't know why he's doing another lap. I guess he just thinks it's funny, isn't it? Felipe retired from the session. He's confident that he's in a good position. And through the bridge, here comes Surge. Oh, beautiful camera. And across the bigger, I swear this is a bridge, I'm not sure though. Anyway, through he comes, DRS zone as well. One of 3 DRS zones. And through he comes. He's purple. Interesting. The number 48 McLaren. Here he comes through the sexy part of the track. And onto the grandstand he goes. And through the chicane at the end there. And here he comes through the final corner of Surge. Where will he put himself? He will overtake his teammate. And there's a Haas. Please be Jaff. Let's flash on another flying lap. Go on. Go on, Jaff. We love to see it, mate. And he's improved by 1.6 seconds. And that just still makes him 5.8 down. So sad times for Jaff Master Flash. The Schiller is up on his time. So what can Darius Emrovich do? And Darius improved to P9. Isn't it Lord on a stinker? Apple is on a lap. Gecko's doing a lot for some reason. I don't know why, wasting tires for the crack, I guess. Or whatever. Here is Tadpole. He's not improved in the first sector, sadly. Poor guy. But can he go? Well, he's got to get out of the drop zone anyway, isn't he? Surely he'll be alright. Mr. Tadpole. But I want to see him do well now. I want to see everyone do well. And Liam's involved in his lot. That's sad times for Liam. And Stinky on a out lap. He's about to start a lap. So yes, Tadpole will be the next man to start a lap. Dark finally retires after P6. That's a good Q1 position for Dark Killer, actually. Best of the rest. Of course, will be P6 because Z-Tex. Where is Z-Tex? What's he done now? Oh, he's pulled over. He's dead. At least he didn't settle up. Good boy. I respect it. I respect it from Z-Tex. He comes out, you know, just get a bit of track time, just get a bit of testing done. But he doesn't break his ban. And Tadpole puts himself ahead of Resident Lord. And is Gecko actually on a good lap? No, he's not. Oh, the legend Jaff is not on a good lap either. Oh, Jaff. He's out. Liam will also be out. Tadpole will also be, or not out, but done from the session. Instincts is free. So this is good for the Instinky and Tadpole. Look at them. They're through. Respect to them. So the only drivers getting knocked out are the bottom 4 Z-Tex, with that quali ban, of course. Easton, Jaffmaster Flash, and Redfire Tiger. Easton just couldn't stop himself from crashing on his lap, so I don't know what is wrong with Easton. I think he's lost his head personally. But anyway, there he is. Out of Q1 in a Ferrari. So both Alfa Romeos and a Haas out qualifying Easton. That's embarrassing for Easton. And speaking of Alfa Romeo, here's Instinky. Can he well, I don't think he's going to be able to beat Perro because he's a second off him. You know, you've got the levels to this field. You've got the top 6, which are the 2 Mercedes, the 2 Red Bulls, and the Racing Points. Not on this track. Racing Point look very bad on this track here. And then you've got the midfield, which is Ferrari, McLaren, Renault, and AlphaTauri. And then you've got the bottom 3, which are Haas, Alfa Romeo, and Williams. And you can tell that by the 7/10 gap from Payox to Instincts. The car is just a much slower, evidently. And thank God for Tadpole being an absolute goat. He comes across the line. I just need to wait for Z-Tex. Go on, do some donuts. He's lost his wing. I don't know why he's lost his wing. I'll do some donuts. I want to see donuts. If he doesn't do donuts, I'll be very unhappy. Oh, that was better than donuts. Never mind. Anyway. Just to show again, yeah, Z-Tex with his qualifying out, Easton with his incomprehensible ability to set a lap out, Jackmaster Flash and River Tiger both also out. River Tiger would have been out anyway, even if he made it through ahead of Super Liam, because he crashed. So yeah. But Jackmaster Flash being 5.8 seconds off L74G's 33.8. Oh dear. Bobby, this isn't going to be a fun race for Jaffmaster Flash, bless him, poor guy. But let's hope he has a good time, at least, reserving an F1. Let's hope he enjoys his experience. Same with Liam, I don't think Liam's going to be very competitive, but let's just hope they enjoy their experiences, you know? And we move on to Q2. This will be very interesting. There's no movement in the pits in the first... Oh, it says lap 152, nice. Is there going to be 52 laps in this race? No, that's the actual laps in real life, is it not? No movement in the pits just yet. So, I've just heard some news from SM4G via Dark Killer stream, interesting. That Matt is apparently going to go out on a set of softs from Q1 on Rich. Interesting strategy. Oh, look at his sandbagging. Ooh. Didn't know you're that much of a gimp. Anyway. The Schiller and Core Marshal, the first two out of the pit lane. Then comes the Resident Lord, the Williams through, and the McLaren of Fake DB. Then comes the Red Bull of Gecko, and then everyone else is currently just vibing in the pits. Out comes the Ferrari of Dark Killer. Oh, and there's a lot of people coming. There's Felipe and the AlphaTauri. Is that Liam? Or is that Payox? I think it's Liam. Yeah, it's Liam. He's got a nice helmet, to be fair to him. I respect that. Oh. This camera angle is very nice. I like that. Oh, this is a very nice camera angle as well. Corey Marshall coming very zooming through the angle. Very nice. And now Mr. Marshall will begin his Q2 lap on the mediums, interestingly. Actually, that's a good point. Let's have a look at what tyres everyone is running. And everyone in the top runner, so both Rebels on the mediums. Payox King's on the mediums as well. As Core Marshall begins his lap. Core on the mediums. Surge on the mediums as well. L7 on the mediums. Stinky on the mediums, and Fake to be all on the mediums. So a lot of people opting for the mediums, some people opting for the softs because they know that they won't get through regardless if they use mediums. It's a big brain for some of them. And Core Marshall, let's see, can Core Marshall will probably get into Q3 on mediums, so not really too hard for him. All the top 5 drivers, because Z-Tex is Playban, should be able to get easily into the final qualifying session on the set of mediums. But I'm actually going to be quite intrigued, actually, to see who is going to get knocked out here, actually. It could be anyone. Anyone can get knocked out, anyone can get through. This is the good thing about Q2, and that rhymed, that's quite cool. And here he comes now through the final sector of the Singapore Grand Prix circuit. Corey Marshall now through the final corner, rapid final corner. And through across the line, it's a 1:35.5 from Mr. Marshall. There comes De Schiller on the softs. De Schiller might out-qualify Marshall on the softs. He won't. It's a 1:37. De Schiller, that's abysmal from you. What you did? 1.7 seconds off. Gecko's invalidated his lap to no surprise. I believe he's actually returned to an old helmet scheme. When he used to be a Red Bull, he had a very intriguing helmet scheme. And he's made a return to it. 50B's got that beautiful pink hue on his helmet, and he's 2 tenths off Corey Marshall. Interesting stuff. So he's not too far off of the racing point. Dark Killer and Resident Lord, both next drivers to set laps, so both invalidated them as well. Then will come Ira and Felipe. Both Renaults opting for the softs here in Q2. And by De Schiller's lap time, I can kind of see why, but Felipe is going to come through and he's going to... he's done a little bit of a naughty there. He's pulled over, then comes Super Liam in the Alpha Tower on softs. 2.9 seconds off the pace. Pex King's on the out lap, on the mediums. Starts his lap. Then comes the Alfa Romeo of Instinky on the mediums. Can Instinky pull a madness and pull out a lap phenomenally on the medium tyres? No, he cannot. I mean, he did beat Liam by 3 tenths. So, you have to respect it. There's a Schiller getting past. There's that Corey Marshall. Interesting. What's the Schiller doing? Oh, the Schiller, you alright, mate? Is he off his head? Is he alright? Geezer, man. He scares me, the Schiller. The Schiller's a very scary man. Our Killer involved in his lap again. Resident Lord didn't this time. The interim Williams driver. Oh, that's a nice camera. Hello. Through the final sector we come here with the Resident Lord. Serge set a lap, by the way, and he's 2 tenths off Corey Marshall as well. So Serge and TB looking very good in the McLaren. This looks like a very good track for the McLarens. And here comes another historic British team, Resident Lord P4, 1.6 seconds off Corey Marshall's time. Here comes a Red Bull's that TTM Portly boot to start a lap. And Dark Killer comes, but he's obviously modded his lap. And so has Felipe, and here comes Payox on the mediums. Can he outqualify his teammate on the mediums? Surely he can. But I don't think that was a competitive lap from Liam, hopefully not. And Payox Kings goes P4 on the set of mediums. Well, I say P4 like that, but it's not really that good. He's 1.5 seconds off a racing point. Probably should be a bit closer than that. But there you go, there's his lap. And there's that Surge right in front of the McLaren, or the Mercedes, sorry, of L740 it is. L740 coming into the pits now, Portly boot. Interesting camera angle this. Is on a lap. And let's see what the Chinese Grand Prix winner can do. He sets a proper... Oh, and Corey Marshall's gone quicker, actually. He's now set at 1:35.1. So that means instead of being 2 tenths off him, Serge and TB, they're now 6 tenths, almost 7 off him. And I'm pretty sure Portly Boot Portly Boot should take the P1 spot here in Q2 at this moment, before L740 does a lap. For the final corner he comes. And Portly Boot does go quickest by not that much of a margin. I'm actually quite surprised about that. I expected more from Portly Boot. And here's Gecko. Oh, getting a bit loose there. That's a very nice corner though when you get it right. A very lovely little corner. And now Gecko through the bridge, Anderson Bridge it's called. Make sure you don't hit that wall there behind him. Very easy to clip that wall, lose your wheel, and ruin your whole qualifying. This is a track where you do not want to be behind many people. It is very difficult to re-overtake. And that's why, unfortunately for ZJX, he's going to have a very hard time. But he is in the best car in the grid, so he shouldn't find it too much of a struggle. Here comes Gecko. If he can keep the car between the white lines in this last sector, this could be a good lap for him in Q2. He should get through easily on these mediums. Here he comes. Through the final corner, he goes first by 6 tenths, 134.5 on the medium tyre. Is that the Schiller on a lap? No, he's not. So Matt is on a lap on the mediums here. Matt comes through the final corner, and Matt Greenwood should go P2 here, surely. Oh, he goes P3. Very close between the Racing Points and Portly Boot. Very interesting there, how close that is. And there's Dark Killer on an outlap. Tadpole is on a flying lap. Very nice, interesting line there actually from Tadpole. The Schiller is also on a lap. Payox King's also on a lap, it seems. Because he's up behind the Mercedes there. That looks like the Mercedes let him through nice, looking on the replay. So here comes Payox Kings. Can he get to Q3 on these mediums? Only 3 more people they set lap, and 2 of them are Dark Killer and L74G, 2 very quick drivers who surely should be getting into Q3. Payox, will he improve his lap by 6 tenths? He does, so that will help solidify in Q3 if he can keep it like that. L7 starts his lap. Dark Killer near the end, or no, halfway through his lap. And Liam still sitting in P11. He's not coming out of the pits just yet. 4 minutes left to go. L74G's already invalidated his lap. Interesting. So he's going to have to back off and save his tyres. And this could be bad for him. And Gecko also, I think, had to do another set of his mediums. Not sure. Dark Killer there, getting through the of the Racing Point. That would be Matt, as he's the only Racing Point left on the track. Dark Killer going purple in Sector 2. Interesting. He should be able to easily get into Q3. Sorry, the Renault there of the Schiller set a lap, got up to P7, so good stuff from the Schiller, solidifying his place in the top 10. And Dark's invalidated his lap with 3 minutes to go. Dark Killer has invalidated his medium tyre lap. Is he going to go again? Surely he has to. A lot of people invalidated in the laps. This is it. This is where pushing comes to shoving, boys and girls. It's where you need to get your best lap in. And it's crucial, absolutely crucial that you do that. And Dark Killer now, if I was him, I'd just take this lap cautious. Just at least get a lap on the board. Because it looks like at the moment that he's bottling it when it comes to the track limits. So he just needs to keep it between the white lines, of course. Don't be taking too many unnecessary risks. He'll be fine. And L740 starts his next flying lap as well after invalidating. And I believe Dark Killer will be the next person to set the lap, unless it'll be Felipe, will it? Felipe's just started the lap. The Schiller is not on the lap either. So Dark Killer, yeah, will be the next person to set a lap if he doesn't invalidate it again. And Fig TV retires. He thinks he's comfortable in P5. A lot could happen in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And Dark Killer setting another purple Sector 2. So it looks like he's really quick in Sector 2, Dark Killer. And pushing the track limits there. I think that's where he invalidated the last lap. Now surely at the end of this lap you do not invalidate. Portly Boot retiring. He's confident that he's through, and he should be. Matt also retiring, so everyone at the top retiring now. And Dark Killer's been a very clean looking lap. But will it be good enough to easily get him through to Q3? Let's have a look. It's P5. Yes, he should be fine. That's an excellent little lap from the Ferrari driver. That knocks out Instincts, sadly for him. But Instincts will have another go here to right his wrongs. He just needs to improve by 9 tenths, it is, to get through. But I believe once L74G sets his lap here, then that will be futile anyway. So here comes the Mercedes driver. The Schiller's ridiculously retired as well. Yeah, there he goes. Top of top of the charts. Felipe, can he get through on the mediums? Can he join his teammate in the Q3? No, he can't. Felipe is going to be out of Q2. And at the moment, the driver risk here is Payox Kings, who's staying in the pits. And now we've got 4 drivers trying to get into that Q3 spot. Resident Lord needs to improve by 8 tenths on these set of softs. Instincts will need to improve by 1.8 seconds to get through. And Super Liam, I don't think he'll be in any. I don't think he'll be able to do it personally. So yeah. And there you go. There's who was that retiring? I believe that was who was that? Let me see. I don't know. I was Gecko. No, it wasn't Gecko. I don't know. I think so. Session. I don't know. I couldn't say because I got a notification. Resident Lord needs to find a lot of pace if he wants to get into Q3 here. And can he do it? Can he push that Williams to its absolute limit? Find the edge. Or we'll give it, or find, I don't know, I've forgotten how to speak English, boys. He's currently 2 tenths down. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. But it'll be him, Tadpole, Instincts, or Liam. One of those 4 are the only 4 who have the chance to do anything. And oh, it looks like Felipe is gone again, has he? He has. Can he get into Q3? He can! Felipe pulls it off, and he gets through the Q3. Knock Payox Kings out. Interesting. So Payox Kings will start a best of P11, and Resident Lord invalidates it, so that's going to be his qualifying over. Tadpole's invalidated his lap, so that'll be him over as well. Super Liam, what can he do in these set of softs? I don't think he'll be able to do much, bless him. But let's see what he can do in the final corner. Liam up the last corner he comes, he improves, and he goes to P12. Oh, fair play, Liam. I mean, he's only a 10th quicker than a Williams, but you have to respect it. Here comes Instincts, working Instincts, go P12 maybe, P13. So Liam, Instincts, and Resident Lord all very close to each other. And Payox Kings, just at the last minute of the session, got knocked out there by Felipe. So Payox Kings will be very upset with that. But that was quite amazing from Felipe. He pulled that out with almost all of his ERS gone. And yeah, I'm very surprised how he did that. So P15, Tadpole will start P15 on the grid. Then Resident Lord, a good P14 for Williams. He wasn't even going to improve that lap anyway, so that's probably the best he could have done. 137.2. Instincts in P13 in the Alfa Romeo. So both Alfa Romeos getting out of Q1, which really wasn't that difficult with no Haas drivers until Jaffmaster Flash joined, and I don't think he had that much practice or any preparation at all. So that should have been easy enough for both Alphas to get out with her Qualiban Mercedes and Jaffmaster Flash, who had no practice. And then who was the other 2 people? Oh, and then obviously Red Fire Tiger crashed. So there you go. So it should have been easy enough for the Alphas to get out. But they did it anyway. They did well for 15th and 13th. Resident Lord 14th. It's Liam and Payox Kings starting P11 and P12 for AlphaTauri, which is good. They'll both be starting on fresh new tyres, so they both could get a very good start in the race. But whether that will come back to bite them maybe later in the race when everyone else has got the undercuts and stuff on them, we'll have to see. Into Q3 we go, or heading into Q3. Prediction for pole position will obviously be L740 as usual, then the 2 Red Bulls probably, and the 2 Racing Points, then the McLarens, then the Renaults, and then Dark Killer will be in there somewhere with the McLaren and Renaults. So I don't think this will be a very interesting Q3 session, but it could well surprise me. Maybe we get a surprise pole position in one of the Red Bulls, maybe even a Racing Point and get pole position there. That'd be quite a surprise. And the first car out on track looks to be the Red Bull there of Gecko. Oh, it'll actually be a racing... No, it won't be a Racing Point. It'll be Gecko. The Red Bull driver just edging them out. So everyone, apart from Portley and I believe the Schiller, coming out immediately. That train of cars. You got McLaren, Renault, McLaren, Mercedes. That's what I love about Q3, when all the cars just come out and you just see them all leaving the pit lane at the exact same time. Very lovely stuff to see. And Gecko should be the first one to set lap. Dark Killer wasting no time. I think he just overtook someone there under the in qualifying there, and Fake TB definitely overtook that Renault there. He was behind him. They wanting to get out of the way of enemy car. This is actually quite big brain from Dark Killer here. I mean, you don't want to anyway, so if this is something like Monza, this would be very big brain from Dark Killer, but it's not. But what he's done here is that he's prevented both racing points from, getting anywhere near each other. So, to prevent them from doing some shenanigans on their laps. Matt's just following Gecko around like a leech. So I don't think that's the proper analogy. I don't care. He's following him around like a dog, begging his owner for some food. Anyway, here comes Gecko through the final corner, starting his lap now. You hear the crowd clapping. Why? Here comes the AlphaTauri driver reserving for Red Bull. He's going wide, but he's not involved in that somehow. Interesting. And it's been a decent little first sector for Gecko. And Matt, oh, I don't have the laps. The laps are down. Sorry about that. Let's see what Corey Marshall, or sorry, Dark Killer did a 26.3. It's apparently purple. 26.2 from Gecko. And Corey Marshall, I can't see. But Gecko currently with a 26.2, so 1/10 quicker than Dark Killer in the first sector. Interesting. Red Bull only 1/10 quicker there. And so Gecko, if he doesn't invalidate this, will be the first man to set up. 102.3. And let's see what Matt does in the second sector at 102.1. So he's currently going quicker than Gecko. So 102.1 is what Dark Killer's trying to beat. He's 102.9, so Dark Killer going to be say sector 2. And oh, Gecko hits the wall. Has he got a bit of damage from that? Surely he does. I don't think this has been a very good lap from Gecko. And he does have wing damage. Oh, wing damage. And he's involved in that lap anyway. So that's him done for his first Q3 lap. Here comes Matt GW. He'll set the first time. That's a 1:33.8. Dark Killer comes across the line, and he will set a 1.1 second lap slower. Corey Marshall goes 1/10 off his teammates. Serge getting a bit loose there. And that's him out of VRS now. Serge can work, and Serge go P4, slowest of anyone, 1.9 seconds off. And then TB comes along, Felipe there as well. And then L74G tops it 3 temps quicker than Matt. Then comes Portly Boot, working Portly Boot, put his Red Bull, it's P3, splitting the 2 racing points. And then the Schiller coming through now. The Schiller will put himself P9, slowest of all the people who set laps so far. Gecko the only one who hasn't set a lap. So you go, first lap's done. In Q3, L74G with a 1:33.5. That's pretty poor from him. He said that he could do 1:32.9, so I wonder where they are. They vanished. Matt's only 3 temps off him. And Portly Boat's 4 temps off him. The only downside from streaming at 8 PM is that I can't watch the football tonight, sad times. Man United winning 2-0 against Everton. We love to see it, boys. Anyway. Everyone should be coming into the pits at this point. Yes, probably boot coming into the pits. If anyone says, oh, you're a bit of a numpty, personally. There you go, everyone coming into the pits. Now you see all the cars in the pit lane. The only problem about having two cars in Q3 is that it takes longer for you to get back in the pits. And you're double stacking. So everyone now in the pits, 5 minutes of the session to go. Oh, that's an interesting camera. I like that. That's gone. Okay. So you see the Renault there. I don't know if that's Felipe or not, or the Schiller. Doesn't matter, does it? Anyway, now we wait for everyone to come back out. Oh, someone's coming out. Is that a McLaren? It's a McLaren. Is that Surge? Is that something he'd do? No, it's TB. TB coming out, taking advantage of the clear air that's going to be given to him here. No one going to come out this early, he presumes. So he takes action here and decides, you know, I'll take this free track to myself. And he's got a track to himself now, fake TB, and the McLaren. And the other McLaren, so both McLarens, oh, and a Renault there of, is that the Schiller? Is that Felipe? Oh, it's both Renaults anyway. So all Renault powered cars thinking, oh, let's go out really early. Take advantage of the clean track, of the empty track. So Mr. Titan Animal with the DP of Renault obviously telling them some big brain strats. So that's P6, 7, 8 and 9. All out on track. So Dark Killer currently actually sitting best of the rest. So he's doing well on that Ferrari. So he should be quite happy with himself. That's pretty good. And with 3 minutes 20 seconds to go, no one else coming out of the pits as of yet. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going to happen here. And there goes Red Bull. That's gonna be Portly Boot side of the garage. He is now out onto the pit lane, as you can see. And no one else looks to be coming out just yet, so they should probably get out though. You know, yeah, there you go. There's Gecko now coming out. 2 Red Bulls getting out early-ish. Not as early as the Renault powered cars, obviously, but there they go. And no one else getting ready to go. Seriously, interesting. And there's a racing point. And now TB starts his lap. So they go on board with the McLaren driver throughout this lap. Get a bit loose there into turn 1. And the exits could compromise his turn 2 and 3. And he comes out ahead of the Red Bull there of Gecko coming out of the pits. Now to the long back straight. The longest straight on the track, I think this is. Was not really a straight either. But he's got the DRS open. And into this nice little corner, making sure he uses all the runoff he can on the exit. Poor there, didn't get the apex just right. And now through this long sweeping corner, beautifully, just almost caressing the wall there. And through the 4 sling, which is now just a long left-hander into a right-hander. Very tricky section here. Very demanding on the body as well in real life. And then through the lovely little hairpin after the Anderson Bridge, now into the third DRS zone of the lap. If you count the first DRS zone as the first one, starting from the straight. Now into the final sector, TB comes. It all comes down to this. This is the crucial lap that he needs to get in here. And there's the Red Bull of Portly Boot getting out of the way very politely. Very nice stuff from Portly Boot. Everyone track now with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the session, so Fake TB needs to take advantage of this. He's still got enough ERS if he messes up now to go again, but will he have enough fuel? And here comes TB. For the final corner he comes. And will he be able to beat Dark Killer? Yes, he does. At the moment, he goes P5, 1.1 seconds off the current pole time set by L74G, the 133.5. And now here comes RPL Surge, the next driver to set a lap. And after him will be, I believe, De Schiller? No, it'll be Felipe. My bad. Here comes Surge. Can Surge go up there? No, he cannot. He barely improves on his lap. Felipe invalidates. Now what can De Schiller do? De Schiller's up by 1/10 on his lap. Will he be able to out-qualify his teammate? Take that P7. Let's see, can De Schiller get into the top 7? Yes, he does. P7 for De Schiller, currently out-qualifying his teammate. And there you go, all Renault-powered cars who came out early have now completed their laps. Now, it is up to Portly Boot. Then comes Gecko then. Gecko is getting held up there, is he, a little bit? Oh, and Gecko's invalidated his lap! So Gecko will be starting P10 in the Singapore Grand Prix. Gecko absolutely bottling it. Maybe the McLaren put him off a little bit, but no excuses when you're in this league. And here comes Portly Boot now through the final sector. You need to make sure he doesn't invalidate this current pole time, and he invalidates it! Oh, what an idiot! Corey Marshall then is the next man to set a lap. So Portly Boot will start a best of P3, but Corey Marshall needs to make such a small improvement, and he's making that small improvement to put Portly Boot down to P4. And there's a McLaren in the road there. That's fake TB. That could hinder then Corey Marshall's lap. And then you go Portly Boot. Here's confirmation he is done. Gecko will also be done. He invalidated his lap as well. So both Red Bulls being absolute morons and a bottle in the lap. Corey Marshall with 1/10 up on his pre-time. This will put him into P3, and it'll be an all Mercedes powered front free. And Corey Marshall puts himself P2 at the moment. And Dark Killer now, can Dark Killer reclaim that best of the rest position on fake TB? Here he comes for the final corner. And he cannot, he's close though, and Surge, there's confirmation that Surge is done. Now it is L74G has balled his lap, and Matt has balled his lap as well, so the qualifying's already done. It's done. My lads for that very dramatic qualifying session, yeah. Thank you boys. And there you go. L74G takes pole position, and Corey Marshall comes in P3, or part P2, Matt P3, and yeah. Portly Boot P4 in the Red Bull. He was up by 4/10 Portly Boot, so if he didn't validate that lap, he would have been on pole. And the same L74G probably on his last lap. If he didn't validate it, he probably would have been on pole anyway. So there you go. Another pole position for L74G. Let me see, what was that? Now, let me go add that to the stats. That is a 13th pole position of L74G's career. And Gecko, the biggest embarrassment, I'd say, of the session, running P10 without getting a lap in. And Portly Boot now actually has 10 wins, by the way, after that Chinese Grand Prix win. I don't know if he actually had 10 wins before or not. Let me I don't know. Did he have 10 wins already? I'm not sure, actually. And now we hope no one readies up on the grid. If they do, they get a chunky pen. This is to allow people to go to bathroom breaks or get their setups and strategies all loaded up. Usually get about a minute until you ready up. Just looking out to make sure no one readies up before L74 poo. And L74G readies up. So there we go, no one getting a penalty for readying up too early. Presto Drop is here. I think he's reserving in the Other Haas. I'm trying to let me actually try and double check that start that Porty Bears 10 race wins. Let me just go back in time and look at all these race wins and stuff. Result F1s, let's go. Let's have a look. Oh dear, I have to go very far back in time. And the formation lap starts, so I'll look at this during the formation lap then. Try and find this out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at the moment. 5 still. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5. I'm trying to find the next race he wins. Oh dear. 6. Counting fucking race wins report about 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that was his 10th. Okay, so China was his 10th race win, just to clarify that my statistics are correct. And I did make an error. So yeah, that was his 10th race win in RPL history. So only him and Elsa Vorgia are the only drivers in RPL to get over 10 wins. Get their wins in double digits. And one of them is going to win today, I reckon. It's going to be either Elsa Vorgia or probably about to win today. I would have put Gecko in the conversation if he hadn't bottled his qualifying, but he did. So there you go. Let's see what tyres everyone's starting on. No one's on the softs, which is the genius strategy, and the only people on the hards are Resident Lord and ABR Z-Tex, both on the hards. So quite big brain from them, actually, to be fair. Here we go. Need to get ready for this. There we go, getting all the coughing out of my system. And the last cars lining up on the grid. Presto now lining up on the grid, and we get ready to go to 5L lights, stay red. And all the cars ready on the grid. We are waiting for the race director to begin the countdown to the race. And here we go. It's 5 lights for the the third round of season 4 RPL at Singapore, and it's away! And it's a brilliant start for the pole man. L748 into turn 1 we go, and it's the 2 race points coming casually. Now Corey Marshall ahead of Matt, Portly Boot staying in P4, Dark staying in P5, but he's going wheel to wheel there with the McLaren of the Fake TB. Fake TB now backing off, and now Gecko with a brilliant start already up to P7, now going all the way around the outside there of the McLaren, and Gecko up to P6 on lap 1. Brilliant stuff. Now he needs to get past the Ferrari, and he is going to go and do that now, Gecko. Down the inside he goes on the Ferrari of Dark Killer. Can he get it done? He can. It pushes him off a little bit. Gecko up to P5, already making a big, important start for himself to try and get past all that traffic that he's going to have to get through. So that's good stuff from Gecko already. L74G continues his lead. And at the back, Z-Tech still only in P17, and there's a bit of scrapping. Easton making his way up through the positions as well, and Liam's fallen quite heavily as well at the back there. Let's actually go take a look at the pack in the middle. Let's go to Payox Kings in the middle there. Oh, and there's a bit of... oh, it's a dive bomb from Redfire Tiger up the inside of Surge, and Surge is going to have none of that. He's going to get the better exit there. All the inside line for the next corner there, and the Ferrari of Easton lurking in the shadows there. One for these two to make a big oopsie doopsie. And Surge gets through, and Red Fire Tiger and Easton are going wheel to wheel. Now the Williams v Ferrari. We love a Williams v Ferrari battle. Two legendary teams in F1. Neither of them, Ferrari the first ever Constructors Champions. How far they followed due to real life performances. And now Surge, now after that poor start, is now going to try and make headway now. Oh, and there's that Perex King's coming into the pits there. He's got damage. He's got front right wing damage there, Perex King. So he comes into the pits immediately, try and repair that damage and try and keep damage limitations. And now Surge, going to find it very hard to pull away from Easton here. He looks very quick. And we now breathe after that chaotic start with Gecko making a brilliant opening lap. Ztex into the pits as well. He must have got damage in the first lap. That's why he wasn't making much headway. And now Liam, after his poor start, now trying to get past as well. But now there's a DRS train, and Surge has been overtaken by Easton. They're going wheel to wheel here. There's a DRS train behind the Red Fire Tiger, it seems, and Surge has been pushed into the wall there. I don't know if that really was Easton's fault there, but there you go. Surge has been overtaken for P10. And then there's your DRS train, Red Fire Tiger, down to Tadpole in 16th. So 12th to 16th, there's a DRS train. And it's not even DRS yet, but there's just a slipstream train. So, Liam looks to be getting... Oh, he's been sent, and Tadpole sent it down the inside of Liam, and he's made the overtake. And there comes the two Haas drivers, finally making it from their quarantine in America. They're a little bit behind though, bless them. But Tadpole now getting past Super Liam. And what's happened to Corey Marshall? Corey Marshall spun here. I don't know what corner this is. It's right before the underpass. Corey Marshall's absolutely bottled. He looks like he's gone deep. And that could be race ruining from Corey Marshall. And that's absolutely abysmal for him. And he's down to P18 now, behind everyone on track who hasn't made a pit stop. So Corey Marshall making a massive error there, allowing Portley Boot then to go up to P3. And allowing Matt then also to go up to P2. So that's a very costly mistake. It's a silly error that Corey Marshall's made. And will that affect Mr. L740's decision to allow him to go to Mercedes after Bahrain? Interesting. And now they're still stuck behind. Super Liam's fallen off a little bit. Super Liam, bless him, doesn't have the pace on those hards. Is he on hards? Surely he's not on hards. He's on mediums. Never mind. Everything I just said. Resident Lord's on hards, and he's stuck behind his teammate Red Fire Tiger now. And now the hard part for Portley Boot and Gecko has arrived, trying to get past the racing point. Each circuit is a very hard task indeed. And Ztex now overtaking their Perex Kings. This is for P19. Ztex easy. We've come onto the medium Ztex, he's opting for a quick stint here. And Perex King's gone to the hard, so he's going to try and see how far he can take them. And Easton right below now, absolutely pushing him through these corners, right on his gearbox. This is allowing Surge to get into the fray as well. And this is the fight for P7. Victy being a bit of no man's land in the midfield. And then you got Dark being chased down by Felipe, and there's an error from Easton. Surge now trying to get into the slipstream there, but this start-finish straight isn't long enough for any significant overtake to be made. There's that Lord finally getting past his teammates, and there's that Instinct's going to try as well, but Red Fire Tiger aggressive defending there. The two Williams now versus the two Alfa Romeos. This will be very interesting. And Instincts is going to try and silly. Needs to get a good exit out of this corner. Instincts activate the DRS and use his overtake, and he's done that, but Red Fire Tiger getting DRS assistance from his teammate as well. Ztex setting the fast lap of the risk. He won't get that bonus point unless he's in the top 10, of course. And Instincts unable to overtake Red Fire Tiger in the Williams there, due to the DRS, of course. And we move back into the fight for P8 now, this is. So I got it wrong, as P8, not P7 this fight. The Shiller's still ahead of Easton. And there's also a fight going on for P2. I say fight, it's more of a of cars. And Fake TV's sort of catching this train here. Well, not train, this scrap here between Dark and Felipe. That was definitely a warning for Felipe there. And Instincts is going to go around the outside here of Red Fire Tiger. It's going to turn to the inside, then again the outside. But Red Fire Tiger putting up a good defense. Making that Williams as wide as he can. An absolute wall here. With all the walls in Singapore, he's added another one to the circuit to try and prevent anyone from overtaking him. This is good for this is allowing Resident Lord to push on those hard tyres. Everyone else pretty much on the mediums, of course. So this is allowing the other the driver on the alternate strategy to pull away here. And DRS has been enabled, of course. We're on lap 5. And is that Tadpole going for a move on his teammate? And Liam is going to look. Oh, Liam's hit him. Liam's hit Tadpole. And he's a bit of push and shoving going on between the two. And Liam's going to try and go around the outside here. And Tadpole's going. Oh, and Liam's in the wall. I knew that was an absolute disaster. And that's a safety car here at Singapore. We're not surprised. I got a message from Mali. Cool, calm. Do I want Mali to cool calm? I didn't want him on me because Titan's a very serious man. I need a bit of comedy in the stream, to be fair. So we'll get Mali in to add a bit of comedic effect to the stream. I feel sick, so I need some comedy in this stream. And no disrespect to Titan, I just feel more comfortable co-commentating with. No offense to you, Titan. I love you. I just feel more comfortable with Mr. Mali. Mali has joined the game. So I wonder what's going to happen now. This has helped Z-Tags actually. Confused now how this will affect the race. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, LSF4G pitting. Is Matt going to pit? Is it everyone's going to pit now, it seems. Gecko slowing down on purpose to try and limit the double stack effect. And I don't know what's going on. Oh, everyone's pitting pretty much. Fake TV coming in. The Schiller's going to slow down, trying to limit the double stack effect. Let's see Gecko. Has he been double stacked? Yes, he has. Is that going to cost him? Is that going to cost him? Yes, it has! He's been shafted in the pits. And Resident Lord's going to stay out. And he's going to take P2. Alright, interesting. Oh well, welcome to
Good
the
morning.
Did you bring food?
I brought no game audio apparently. One sec.
Oh, right.
One.
You do know the way to fix that is by just opening up the Xbox menu, like the friend stuff and all, and then closing it again.
Oh, is that what you,
Or just pausing and unpausing also works.
It's okay. I'll just jump back. What have I missed? Have I missed anything fat?
Well, Z-Tech started P19 due to his quali ban. And he got damage on lap 1, so he put it again. And Gecko invalidated his lap in Q3. Started P10, then got up to P6 in the first lap.
Any pens yet?
The only person with pens is Tadpole at the moment. And Corey Marshall absolutely bottled his race.
No.
He went deep at the underpass corner under the grandstand.
You should
deep there.
You should.
And he fell back to P18.
Mac.
What?
You should let Gecko go to Mac. I think it'd be good.
I'm not gonna let my drivers leave. He's leaving for the military anyway soon, halfway through the season.
Oh, is he?
He's a soldier. He's a soldier. He's leaving soon.
Oh, well in.
So that's another reason why I was like, well, since Maxwell can't make it, I'd rather not have someone that's not good enough to reserve.
Ooh.
I was like, well, let's get Gecko a last hurrah in the Red Bull. And I really want him to win, though. Really want him to win.
It's a good track for the Red Bull.
He's good. He is quick.
One lap
would have got pole position.
On one lap pace, he's amazing.
He balled it. Yes, but actually, he looks to be pretty good already in this race. Actually, he was keeping up with Portaboot and Matt after he started P10. So.
Oh, he's 9th now, isn't he? He got held up in the pits.
He got held up in the pits, yeah.
Oh, yikes.
And let's actually take a look at the drivers who've stayed out. Absolute mad lads. So Resident Lord stayed out. He's on hards anyway. So he's big brain. Tadpole's decided not to pit for some reason. A bit late now, mate. But whatever. Presto drop and Jeff must have
Oh,
flashed two
there's
Haas
Gecko's
cars.
pens.
Oh,
That didn't
no, I'll
take
probably
long.
get removed though. I'll get removed
Yeah.
surely. It's a fast. Felipe's got past him. What? What? Oh, Felipe gave that position back.
He must have
Felipe,
hit Dark Killer and then gone off or something.
Oh
didn't see
yeah,
it.
Gecko's got mad damage. What happened?
I don't understand it, but has he been killed?
He might have got brake checked. Because Dark Killer was in front of him. So unless Gecko's an idiot and just drove into the back of him, which I don't use to
Equally valid.
why would you do that? It could have happened, but we'll see after the race. That's Gecko's race pretty much done now. It's done shitter.
I
So
respect
after we're
the
talking about how
decision
nice it'd be
for
if you won.
Resonate to stay out. He's got the hards, obviously.
Yes.
You know, if he gets a
And
late
then-
safety car, you know, he's in the points so easy there.
He is, yeah. And the two Haas's, the Haas didn't. Jeff Master Flash when he got in qualifying when the last Q1 the last 5 minutes.
Oh, the
So I
Haas-
made up a story that both Haas cars weren't here because unfortunately they're in the US. They're in strict lockdown restrictions, so they had to be quarantined. You know, from last week's race.
The
in
Haas
China,
are-
of course.
They're on meds and they haven't pitted, so they're going to be an absolute boat. They're going to
I
hold up
can't
the
wait to see
entire
everyone
field.
struggle to get past. That's
And
gonna be so funny.
Resonate will probably actually get points because it depends on what they keep their ground, I guess.
Oh, and there we go. We're coming in now.
I haven't even been told that yet.
That's because you joined late. You don't get notifications.
Oh, I sit now.
Now 7-4G. Is he going to do what I did in F2? Did you watch the F2 race earlier? Will?
That was a good. Did you win?
I got second. I won on track,
Oh, so you won basically.
but I got a
We don't need to talk about
bogus
pens.
penalty. I got like a Vettel in Canada last year penalty. I can't.
Yeah, we don't need
It was
to talk
outrageous.
about that. You won. You
I was
won on
wheel
track.
to wheel
That's
with
what matters.
someone. I was wheel to wheel with someone, and because you know it's hard to go wheel to wheel with someone in Canada. Yeah. Anyway, we go racing again, and it's L740, and he zooms it off, and Porty Boots got a penalty for for a severe collision, and that'll probably get removed as well. Here comes Matt, and Matt's zooming past the Williams. Can Porty Boot zoom past the Williams as well? Porty Boot has a bad history with Williams, and he zoomed past him easily. I know this is the big moment. Gecko's been absolutely shafted having the pit now.
Oh,
As his car comes in, bless him.
oh.
He's going to be hoping for a safety car later in the
Corey's
race.
died again.
Oh, that's unlucky for Corey Marshall.
Corey.
Here comes Iran Felipe. He's going to try and send it down the outside of Jeff Master Flash. Jeff Master Flash getting absolutely swallowed up here by all the... Oh dear, that's a big contract made with the Schiller. And the Schiller's unhappy here. The Schiller's fuming.
Oh no.
And he's going wheel to wheel with Easton now. I think, who got wing damage there? I don't know. It was Easton. Easton's got wing damage. I didn't see what happened. He just zoomed into the back of someone.
He's got yellows.
And there you go. And Z-Tech's making his way through the field. I can't really see that. That's going to be quite exciting to look at. Jeff Master Flash falling back. Dropping like a rock in the lake. We're dropping like Snoop Dogg. I'm dropping like it's hot. Anyway.
Oh dark. Oh dark. That's not gonna. Oh my god. That wasn't. No. Don't do that. Too scary to watch.
And Easton's going to go down the outside of the Haas driver. It makes it easy for him. Yeah, I wonder what Jeff's YouTube video is going to be like about. I got absolutely swallowed whole. Oh no! Oh no! Big crash!
Oh
big
my.
pile up. We have another safety car. Massive pile up.
Oh my god. Oh, it's Gecko's
Change
lucky
to Red
day.
Fire Tiger. Red Fire Tiger causing a massive. He's crashed into Instincts there, trying to fix his car. My days. And this gives the two Haas drivers their needed excuse to pit. A lot of drivers coming to that. What did you?
I missed. I just saw the aftermath. I just saw like 8 cars. Like.
Yeah, well, no, when Red Fire Tiger was trying to rejoin the track, Instincts was driving past him, and he just turned into him and hit him.
How many positions is Gecko going to get then with the pits?
None.
None. Yeah, he's miles behind. At least he gets
He's
to
got
catch up.
No, he'll get like 3 or 4.
Oh, he's
Or he's
pitting
gonna pit.
again.
He's gonna pit.
Is he going to the end then?
Just
Maybe.
smart. He's gonna go in the hards on.
That's fair enough.
Hards. This
Long game.
the end game. He's waiting for the end game. That's what he's doing.
So
And
just
Resident Lord remained in P4.
when was he takes 9th? Okay. Wasn't he like
all the people pitting.
Did he like? Oh, did he not like Lightning McQueen? I was imagining like a Lightning McQueen scene where he just like managed to get through all that shit.
Oh yeah. That would be
Got a bit of airtime and everything.
I think Red Fire Tiger was behind him, I don't know.
Instincts is on softs. Maybe
Sure.
it's like, well, there's been 2 safety cars in 9 laps, so by his calculations,
So,
that'll be another
according
one
to
by
logic,
lap like 12.
Using my calculator, divide the 9 by 2, that equals 4.5 laps. So every 4.5 laps there'll be a safety car.
Math.
So that's the tyre life of a soft compound tyre. So simples. And then also be no more safety cars for the rest of the race. But anyway, let's actually have a look at some interesting statistics. Z-Tech's the biggest position changer with Resident Lord with 10. Then Presto drop up a whopping 9, and he's made his pit stop as well. Presto, what a genius! He's a big brain driver. And look at the Hasses. What absolute
interesting
specimens.
Intellects.
Intellect. Corey Marshall done 14 positions. Oh dear. He started P2. And penalties, most of them are 5 seconds, so they'll probably all get removed. So,
Danes has been benefited. He was like 13th, wasn't he?
Yeah, as the pit window is open for the 2-stop strategy. Oh wow, thanks AWS Insights, thank you very much.
Well, Easton saw it obviously because he's in.
Oh, Easton's watching the stream, of course, seeing the AWS. Oh, Corey Marshall as well. I saw the 2-stop strategy. Who actually, how many stops is Corey Marshall now? This is going to be Corey Marshall's third stop. Oh no, Easton's made 3 stops. Gecko's made 3 stops. Oh, Gecko's going to get a few positions here, isn't he? Gecko gets Corey Marshall.
Big gains.
Yes, good stuff from Gecko.
That is absolutely crucial. He had to get that done.
Crucial. He gets past a race, especially a racing. But I mean, that's what the early race was like. The first 5 laps for the safety cars. It's just Portney Boot and Mr. Gecko just stuck by Matt because it's hard to overtake a racing point.
Matt's got a good chance if that PT.
He does. He could actually win there if L740's controller disconnects again.
I reckon that was Leon. I don't think that was actually a connection job. I think Leon did something to his car.
Well, Leon just hacked into the. So Leon's like on the was in the river, like the river near the Shanghai International Circuit.
Shot his rim and he just went flying.
Oh, did he not hack it or did he snipe it?
Probably both. Hacking sniper device.
So he hacked it where he made it hacked that usually F1 cars have these fail safes where if someone shoots at the car, they travel by from transformers and just automatically blow you up. But what Leon did is he hacked that system and prevented that from occurring. So he just shot the tyre and it zoomed L740 into a wall in a hilarious manner, and that allowed Portney Boot to pick up his first win since Season 2 Russia.
Dub.
That's 10th win.
Yes.
That's more than your wins, Will, by the way.
Is it actually? So I have like 6.
You have 6, yeah. The show's got 7. The show's got more wins than you. That's embarrassing.
Right, how many have you got exactly? 2?
I got
3.
2.
I got 2.
Yeah.
2 exactly.
But I was in a really difficult field. Oh. I had the best driver in the world. I had the Schiller as my teammate, and I had Portney Boot as my rival. And I swear, both my definitely didn't come from illegal means at all.
Oh, the simpler times.
When Zatsy got by me saying, "Oh, the game told me to overtake them in the safety car." Oh, this is funny. They actually believed me. I was
Just
like,
goes
oh,
from
yes,
last to first on the grid. Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah,
Told me to
I was
overtake.
third, and then I was third. I overtook the Schiller and Ryan, and Ryan was absolutely fuming. He tried re-overtaking me. And I was just like, nah, get the fuck. And then he
did the same thing.
No, you have to hand the position back.
The season later, didn't he, at Japan?
Yeah, but did he get a penalty for that? I don't think he did.
God knows.
Who knows, Leon? Yeah, I mean, it all culminated to him getting banned from the league for like a month.
Then there's
and then he comes back. Yeah. And then he comes back and all hell happens yet again in F2.
We must be coming in this lap.
We shouldn't be. Professional, Will. We need to be professional for the race highlights on YouTube. Come on.
Oh yes, this car has
If
car.
we no, because what I did in Australia is me and Jack were just bullying people, like just calling them shit and stuff, and said, "Oh, you're so shit" when they got overtaken. But like I couldn't put that on the race highlights because I'm professional, so like half the race got cut out.
Can we include like best helmet Felipe because it looks like Ricardo's?
You know what Felipe's purple hue on his helmet?
He's got like
That
the.
word hue. Oh, that's not Ricardo's. I'm on about TB. TB's helmet's pink.
Let's have a look at TB. Oh no, that's not TB. That's the fake one. Shall I?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's the same helmet design I rock, just different color.
Colour.
Colors. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Here we go. We're going green. Do you know I have more race wins than HX4K and RPL, therefore I'm better than him. Wins the Z-Tex, so therefore I'm better than him.
You got it first, so makes sense.
Exactly. That's why I'm top.
And let's be honest, C-Tex was given a couple wins, wasn't he? Or at least one.
Exactly.
Fake wins.
And here comes Aston 4G. He's going to go early like last time. No, he's not. Well, they sort of gone early. He's not done a really late safety car restart, but Matt's kept right behind him, and so is Portly Boat.
I think Dark's lining up something.
Again. And,
oh no, it's not. He's leaving
right Z-Tex goes down the inside of RPL Sage, his teammate in competizione, and that's a crucial overtake for Z-Tex. Now he needs to overtake just 4 cars to return to the top.
Oh, there's a crash at the back. Oh no, Easton's round.
Oh, Gecko, please don't be involved. Gecko's
he was involved, but I don't think it was his fault. Oh, and Corey's through though. He's got past him now. Oh, and
Jasper Flash has spun round. Oh, he's in the wall. Oh no.
Poor man.
And Corey Marshall's now been re-overtaken again by Gecko.
I think Corey and Gecko are unscathed. They're not damaged.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what happened there, but we move. It's just safety car drama. And now the Williams of Resonant Lord doing the incredible job. You love to see the holding up job. This is usually what the Mighty Miner does for everyone.
Only difference is Leon's usually a lap down by now.
Yes. Look at the train behind him. Look at it. It's a massive train. Everyone down to P11s within DRS range.
Is he just gonna make a move on someone?
No one. It's gonna be.
I don't know. The Chiller's a bit feisty. The Chiller doesn't like trains. He's German. No, he's Italian. Sorry.
I want the Chiller to do what I did to you last season at this track.
What? Just a cheeky,
not last season. Was it last season or season 2?
I was in a dive. I think.
So it was season 2, yeah. It was completely legal what I did, by the way. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, I'm sure.
Should we get some penalty?
Oh, there is. I mean, bitch.
The Chiller.
I mean,
Payox Kings is attacking.
Wait, what can you do though if Resonance set like if he's got some high wings? Like, what can you actually do to get past?
Because he's got a Mercedes engine,
DRS,
so he's zooming on the straights.
No, Easton. Oh,
Easton's retired on the pits. Maybe he's gonna go for some din-dins, you know. And his top clerk of the Sunday, he is gonna put his nose in. Oh, yeah. And it almost ends in absolute agony, but both drivers being sensible about that one.
It's gone south again. Sorry.
I don't like that. I wasn't a fan of that one. Z-Tex is gonna be angry, isn't he? He's gonna be very upset about this.
He's like, oh, I'm so quick.
He didn't even have enough time to adjust to you. He didn't even have enough time to adjust to you leaving. He's still got his Racing Point helmet on.
That's unacceptable.
Oh, and Payox King just sent it. Oh, what a mad lad! And he's hit the inside wall though, and it's pretty much made his whole shebang pointless.
Oh,
and the has been overtaken by
ZX.
Z-Tex. Yes. So it's got the lag, like airbox, where it's like, so I'm gonna go off him.
Oh, Payox has got meds. That's why he's so feisty.
Let's take a look at tyres at this point in the race.
It's very hard.
The Payox tab pole are the only ones on mediums that are of relevance. Poor Red Fire Tiger is irrelevant to the back now. Surely now at this point,
DRS,
this is where Dark Killer gets the move done. Surely Dark, you can do something now, bro. And Z-Tex is going to make the move up the inside of the Renault. He goes, Out to P6 he goes, the Zetex man.
I reckon. Hear me out. Z-Tech, Matt, they're gonna crash at the end. Hear me out. It's gonna happen.
Well, both of them into each other, or
Yep.
just both of them in general?
Into each other. They'll collide together.
You reckon Zetex's going to get up there that quick? Oh, there comes Dark, but the DRS finally being enabled, and the Ferrari is through, and the Williams. Oh, and look at him! Look at him! What a twat!
Oh, but it's let Felipe through. Oh, and Darius.
What's going on? Oh, he's done the Shaftmaster Flash earlier in the race. Oh, and the Surge is like, oh, you gonna let everyone else through? Can I go
We've
through?
got another Haas that's died.
No, it's Shaftmaster Flash. His YouTube video is gonna be cut short now. Bless him.
At least see one Gifford's not here.
He's not going to be absolutely disgraceful, disgusting driving. Oh, and I think Resident Lord's got a bit of ding damage. He does!
He's got ding dong.
He's got damage. He's got ding damage. Oh, and there goes Gecko! Down the inside of Payox Kings, and even though they're in the same academy, Payox Kings didn't even let him through. This is interesting stuff. But Payox Kings putting up a little bit of a fight, and Gecko just edging his way through. We know Gecko's a very feisty boy, Will.
Oh god, yeah, and, Resident's losing it all now.
Oh, here comes Surge.
Surge is gonna cut, isn't he?
The F2 champion.
I'll probably be able to get through here, but dies.
The Formula 2 champion looking to get past Resonate.
Oh, what was that line, Surge? Come on.
And Gecko, who could have been an F2 champion, but he was that good that he got immediately sent into F1. Goes past the McLaren of TB, the fake one. And Gecko's absolutely. This is what I like to see. But no!
Oh,
I was about to compliment him. I was about to say this is what I like to see. Absolutely cutting his way through the field, but he just cuts his own wing off.
Born in Pittsburgh, but it was made in F1 Singapore. And
Z-Tex got past Dark Killer. Oh no, he hasn't. Dark Killer's got back past him again. That's what we like to see from Dark. Of a fight to the Mercedes, sending them a message saying, "We are not afraid of you, you tyrants of Formula 1." And he's past him now.
Yeah, it is. I was hoping he'd lunge him.
But there you go. Gecko, why are you so... Why?
Oh, Matt's falling off the
Red Bull points.
We got
Here comes Tadpole. Around the outside of the McLaren.
What's happened to TB? Why is he so slow?
The Court Marshal's going to make it 3 wide. Well, it's 3 wide.
It's not going well.
Oh dear. Oh, he's at the wall. I know it's just Will to Will Court Marshall, the fake TB, and he is through, Mr. Marshall. Going to be your replacement, Will, at McLaren or Mercedes after Bahrain.
He's a great guy, great man from Wales, I know, Scotland.
He's from Scotland.
He's Scottish blood.
I'll have you know, I was the one who brought him into RPL, by the way. So,
Wait.
Luke has me to thank for that.
I think we were great teammates when we were at Michelin.
And there goes Kings, trying to go through on Resident Lord, not working. And Court Marshall past Tadpole. Yeah, Court Marshall was teammates with Jaden, remember, in Season 2.
Oh, yes.
And Toro also. Jaden was quicker than him then.
Radio G. Oh, Resna.
3 wide, they zoom past Resident Lord.
Oh, poor
Resna.
He's got no RS
his old team. His first team in F1, and he goes past it. No, he isn't. This is go on, Kings. Show the Mercedes what you. Okay, never mind. So the midfield then getting absolutely destroyed there by the top car of the Racing Point. So good stuff from Court Marshall. Very good getting through the field. This is what Gecko was doing.
Resident's dead.
And Resident Lord spinned it. Oh dear.
He clipped inside. He didn't lose a wing somehow.
He's lost his wing though. His wing disaster. William driver. Very stellar race so far. And there's TB going wheel to wheel with Tadpole. Tadpole trying to defend on the McLaren, and the McLaren's going to go around the outside, and he's got the position.
The Chiller's got 6 seconds, man. Calm down.
And what was I saying? Before we got interrupted by wheel to wheel battles? Oh yes, Court Marshall got beaten by Jaden F1R when they were teammates. So I decided I'll keep Jaden for the next season. Got rid of Court Marshall. Then the new game came out. Court Marshall returned with McLaren.
And became
And
said.
became really the wrong decision, clearly, as TB pits. But that's not my fault that I made the wrong decision. How am I supposed to tell that someone's going to go from being average to good?
Matt.
And yes, I just saw that
Portly
Portly
Matt
right
very
behind him.
close.
And what was that lap car there of the Haas? I'm assuming that's Big Jeff Master Flash. Look at that rhyme. If Portly doesn't get past Matt, that's going to be a crime. Okay.
Instincts is ahead of TP. Oh, it doesn't matter.
A lot of people pitting. Gecko up to P13. Go on, Gecko, get some points. Doesn't happen.
And he's not got pens because he served whatever he did have. So he should be able to get a point or two still.
A lot of people probably still need to pit, I think. I don't know if the front three still need to pit. They put it on hard like lap 5.
It'll be one of those things, won't it, where they won't pit until there's a safety, if not they won't. I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know the strat around here. All I know is soft's bad.
Yes, Dark Yellow with a 3-second time penalty. Gonna hinder his midfield hopes and dreams and prayers and kisses and hugs and depression.
Oh god, Z-Tex is catching at a very good pace.
Yes,
It was 7.4 2 laps ago, 5.4.
I believe this is because Mr. Porty is being held up massively by this racing point. What he needs to do now is...
Is that why he fell off?
Has Matt got
Let's have a
what?
wee look.
No, Matt's just
Wondering
not
if Matt got damaged. Because he held with Luke for a couple laps. Yeah, he's just fallen
I
off.
think Mr. 74G was probably just conserving his tyres.
Just taunting Matt like, oh, you're so quick, Matt. Come closer, Matt.
Unrealistically, for Portly Boo, you can't do anything about this because when you're behind a
can't
racing
keep the
point,
car behind. Oh, wrong one.
when you're behind a racing point, you just can't overtake it.
He's gonna have to wait for Matt to make an oopsie doopsie, I think.
Which probably isn't.
That was a very aggressive gear shift, so I like that.
ZTX is now
And he's
behind
gonna
the lap
want
car
to get
Flash.
past as well, because ZX.
Exactly. He needs to get past. It's crucial.
And the
Right.
ZX.
I'm
We got a
actually
fight at
happy
the
now
front
for
of the
once
midfield as
this
well.
race calm down.
A moment
So,
of peace.
Because if shit kept hitting the fan, then the race highlights are going to be like 12 minutes long. And hopefully this time the stream doesn't disconnect near the end of the race, so that Luke has to upload them in 2 parts.
Matt's not even used his CRS, he's
Exactly.
not concerned about Ryan at all.
He's got that OP Mercedes engine, as Corey Marshall gets a 3-second penalty.
Corey Schlaub. That was ERS. Corey, what are you doing to ERS, man? Keep it to overtake stage.
Oh, Portland needs to send it. He needs to just make a dive bomb. That's what he needs to do.
I
It's either
can't see
make a
what
dive
Portly's
bomb-
ERS is.
It's poor.
Is it bad?
It's,
I can see Matt's for some reason, but
it's
not his
13%.
on the camera angle. Oh right, yikes. Yeah, that's not enough for an overtake, is it really?
No, he used it all there trying to get past, but obviously because the Honda is not very good, couldn't do it. This is where I feel bad for the Red Bull drivers in RPL.
Ooh.
They just can't do much.
Got a bit of a scrap at the back. The king of the payoaks
Oh, here he comes.
and the stink man.
The Stinky Boy.
Funny, but it's stinky.
Yeah, and Stinky's on the hards, and then
Oh,
Payne's Kings is on the mediums.
He's had a good exit. Yeah, this looks easy. Oh yeah, he's pretty much down through. He made it a lot harder for Gecko, his own academy driver, to get through.
Still using ERS. What are you doing? Wasting it all. You silly Billy. But he is getting close.
Maybe he's trying to scare Matt into a mistake, thinking, "Oh, I'm so quick. I have all my ears."
Bodyboot's got the pad traction, so he needs to get pad traction. Oh, Matt's got pad traction as well. They both got pad traction. But he's right behind him now. This could be it, Porty Boot. He needs to use all of his DRS. Matt's using all of his as well, but the DRS effect is going to come into play. Here comes Porty Boot! Can he make it? He's going to have to go around the long way, around the outside. Matt's going to be on the inside. Here he comes, Porty Boot. On the outside.
No, he's not.
To the inside. And Porty Boot down the inside. And he pushes Matt there. Very clean stuff though from Porty Boot, giving him space. Matt now. Can Matt hold it? And Matt's going to hit him a little bit into the wall. They're still wheel to wheel. Amazing stuff. Into this old Singapore sling. And Porty Boot is through. And Matt put up a valiant fight. And they'll probably re-overtake him later in the lap. Because look at that ERS.
Already flashy. Oh, and now Mr. Zebex is literally behind them.
Exactly.
Next lap, he'll be on him as well. See, my prophecy. They'll crash, just watch.
Crashing. Oh, Matt almost crashing into the back there of Porty Boot. So it took Porty Boot 20 laps to get past Matt.
I mean, respect that he could do it so in that car.
He's just Irish in him, that's what it is.
He's got to make that gap. He's got the 5 second. It'll probably be removed, but he'll want it. He'll want a gap anyway. Especially now, Mr. Zebex is behind.
Yes, but Porty Boot finishes second there. He'll keep the lead of the championship, I believe. Going into Bahrain, which is a Mercedes track, so.
Oh.
So he won't hold on to the championship for long. Master's corner.
Recent Darius. Oh, Darius has got damaged. Darius. And Corey just crashed. Did he just brake check him?
Corey Marshall and the Schiller both have damage.
I think he just didn't.
Have they moved the pit entrance? Like the line where the car gets taken over?
Possibly.
And both of them are going to have to wing changes.
You know what, this is why we should have sim damage, because there's a bit of debris there, and that'd be amazing to see someone get a punch just slide into the wall.
I don't think that's what you want to see, actually, funny enough.
This is realistic before.
Sim damage
is realistic. Exactly. But that's what we're all about here. Would it be funny to see William fly into a wall?
Here comes Gecko, going to go around the outside. Oh, and that's an easy overtake, never mind. I'll press the drop. Gecko now P9. Tab pole in P8 in the Alfa Romeo.
Come Tadpoo, and he's got a gap. He's got 6 seconds.
I think he's gonna have to pit again.
Let's not talk about that. Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, he probably does. So actually, Presto's the man of the hour.
Yes. And
he doesn't need to, I don't think.
Is he on hard? Press the drop.
He's on hard. He's got a 5 second. But everyone else behind him also
if he sends that in, that could get removed.
And he's got that 11-second gap, so
it's looking good for the last 10 laps of the race. And
he pointed us respect.
If he does get a point in the Haas, I'm actually going to at his feet.
Oh, Mr. Pee-Pee Poo-Poo Tex.
D-Tex now on the 14 range because yellow flags. And is that please don't
it's Presto.
I think it's Jaff.
No, it's not. It's Jaff.
Oh.
Simon Gifford, his ghost. He came out of nowhere.
Porty Boot almost at the DRS range of Matt. Is Matt going to hold up Z-Tex? No, he's not. I don't think Matt's going to put up too much of a fight here, is he? Your prophecy isn't coming true.
Oh. Matt.
Well,
you know what?
That's just laid over for him. What an absolute embarrassment.
Gecko's dead. Gecko's spun
Oh,
straight.
He almost killed Presto. Jeepers, please. Merry Reapers. Gecko, can you stop being part of the game, please? I've given you the Red Bull. You've done well in AlphaTauri, and no, he's just bottled it. Like, he did well in AlphaTauri. He didn't make a single mistake for the first 2 races of the season, and now all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I'm in the Red Bull."
He's like the 2018 Verstappen. He's like, "Oh, funny hole." Has he got damage to go with it? Yes. No, he doesn't. He just spun.
He just lost the rear end a little bit.
He's gonna have fun time as well for a bit. Loosey goosey.
This isn't
very loosey.
I thought he would.
Oh, it's gonna be a 1-2, isn't it, for Merc?
Oh
no. I mean, yeah, you go in my academy.
Perks King's making an overtake there in Red Fire Tiger, possibly. No, he isn't just yet. But he's right behind him. And I've disconnected. Just kicked me out of the game. They kick you out of the game.
No, I'm still here.
Oh,
I'll keep updated. They're still. Yes, okay, invite, there you go.
Thank you.
Nothing's happened, apart from Resonance got a 3 second, but he's 16th. 16th. Go past Presto again. Oh, and Zetex is ahead of Portly
Oh, is he
on
actually?
the second straight. That was
No.
easy.
Well, that's not going to be on the highlights then because I missed it. Or record it, so then I can just put it in and pretend like nothing happened on the highlights.
Yes, sir.
I'll just place it in between this little section of the stream.
I don't think the rest of the season, so if we get my Elgato, I'd be like, oh yes.
Ooh.
Obviously,
like,
it won't be the same as what you're saying, though. That's the only issue.
Do memes. That's what you need to do. You need to do memes of RPL.
The ghost of Seymour Gifford.
Still nothing happening. Yes.
Well, the Merc I'm going to fight no matter how much quicker C6 is, if at all. Yeah, it's unless there's another safety car, I think it's pretty much settled. Although Tire of the Red Fire
did get overtaken by Payouts Kings. Oh, Presto drop. Go on, Presto. He's sitting in P10. This is a points playing position for Presto. How's he got caught this quickly, by the way, Presto drop?
It was a 10-second gap.
He had an 11-second gap on lap 21, and he's just been absolutely destroyed by Corey Marshall and the Schiller. Corey Marshall up the inside of the Schiller. Oh, the Schiller! Oh!
Race!
Oh, the Schiller, no!
Oh my god,
And the Schiller,
there's the safety car we were talking about.
Oh no, Presto
No.
drop! Presto drop after a phenomenal.
How is the Chiller still alive?
And Fig TB, what's Fig TB doing? He's the Schiller
Oh,
was reversed.
he's almost in Ricardo.
Oh dear. And TB's got a penalty! Outrageous. Point needs to pit.
Let's stop it. It's gonna pit. This puts Zetex right behind the 7 of the 4.
Oh, this could be interesting. Zetex could win. Point needs to pit, get rid of that penalty, by the way.
Oh, and Gecko. It's like third lifeline.
And he's on softs now as well.
Gecko and Corey is third lively.
So, you know, if Resident Lord didn't bin it earlier in the race, this would have been his lifeline here.
It would have been his chance to pay,
But I feel so bad for Presto drop after phenomenal reserve.
You know what though? He's going to be in a mess, because if he pits, he has to serve that 5 seconds, and if he doesn't, he's on hold hards.
You should pit to serve the 5 seconds.
Matt's going to get the position, because I'm guessing they'll pit for softs,
yeah,
it's just a free pit.
Either way, he's going to lose the position. And if he stays out, well, unless he's recorded a 5-second penalty and gets it removed.
Darius, he's given up. Oh yeah, he's gone.
That's fair enough for Darius. That's fair enough.
He's gone to shoot up some
Zetex, or no, L740 pitting. Zetex also pitting. Portly pitting. Yep. Everyone's pitting.
Who isn't pitting?
Portly, can you hurry up? Because you're going to get past Zetex. Portly could get Zetex here. Because of the double stack. Let's see.
Oh no, there's such a big gap though, isn't there? I don't
think
it'll be 2.
Did he do the 5 seconds?
Has Corey been lapped? No. 1 car. I wish you could choose not to serve it.
Matt penalty, what? Matt served a 5-second stop go.
Did he do it going into the pits? Is that why?
No, but...
Matt, you just lost yourself a podium, you moron.
And Philippe, who's staying out? No one's staying out. Gecko, now P8, and is everyone coming for soft, yeah? They have.
Yes,
now it's going to be an absolute sprint race at the end of the race. Oh, and
Stinky like
is going to get in the way of Zetex. Oh, and Stinky, overtake the safety car. Stop ruining the race. If lap cars had any shame, they'd just retire right now.
They just select on to take part with them as well.
Yeah, take out L740, no one likes them.
Oh,
they look accidental, like, oh no, my brother came in and he grabbed my controller and held down T. Oh no.
There's nothing better than an all midfield top 3. I don't know why. Nothing more soothing.
Because the midfield top 3, and you don't expect it, you mong.
What can Pecco do though? That's the question.
Gecko,
saw that pretty second.
Gecko started 10th and got up to P6 in 1 lap, so I don't think it's.
If he could just not bin it and get 4th, 5th, yeah, 5th is like probably where he was gonna. Yeah, or maybe the prophecy was wrong. Maybe it was Matt and Gecko that crashed.
Oh no. Or what if it's L7, 4G, and Z to dash?
I could see that. I could actually see that
Imagine the
happening.
scenes if both Mercedes just die, portly boot just goes through like
That's
Moses
actually why I
parting
let
the Red
Z6
Sea.
go in my seat, because we've got an agreement.
Ooh.
It's a Titan. You'll full
Full on
investigation.
investigation. I need your email addresses to access your Discord accounts so I can see all sent. And your credit card.
And the security number on the back.
I need
That
your
was really
IP
bad.
address as well.
Your mother's maiden name.
And your
The
first
last
pet's
4
name.
digits on your credit card. Your social.
Let me actually check the football.
Search.
I think Man United won today.
I was gonna watch this practice. I don't want to say anything nice about him in case he hears it.
Oh no. Man
But
United
it's
balled
possible
the
he'll get sick if
2-0
he doesn't cock it.
It
Man U lose.
Man United balled the 2-0 lead. It's nice. Then they got a minute 2-2. But it's now 3-2. And it's like the last minute of the game.
We need a little segue when we like go to our reporter on the football pitch. He's like, oh, Alan McInerney.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alan
what's going
McInerney
on?
is offered. Alan. Aye, it looks to be pretty much set in stone now, boys. It looks like Manchester United are going to come through with a 3-2 win. But Everton have got one more minute. Can they do it? No, I don't think they can. 3-2.
Alan McInerney.
Thanks, Alan,
Hurry up,
for
Tattoo.
that analysis.
Maybe Tattoo is going to be the midfield. Oh no, Resonate is again, because he's only got 3 seconds.
Residents in the pot dead out. Yeah.
He has.
Oh no.
Oh no, but Corey Schlapp's behind and he's got French stuff, so
Yeah.
I don't think he'll last. He might be able to get 10, considering 10 is an extra pen, but it's a tall order. No pressure. Jaff is still here. Big up,
I
Jaff.
just heard my dad scream "fuck off." Did Everton just score? That'd be quite funny if they did. I actually wouldn't even.
Now
care.
let's head to Owen's dad, who's down in the lounge.
Fuck off.
Fucking Everton, man.
Is Iska coming in or no?
Reese, have a wheel failure and just straight line.
It's still.
Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out.
Ref, you gonna blow the whistle?
Are we coming in the slap?
No.
Oh, Darius has got another penalty.
What?
Oh, what? No, never mind.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
he's
it's a
not
lap.
even racing, yeah.
Yeah, right. I'll clip that because it's funny. Oh, and TV's got 5 seconds apparently now. Oh, it's because I pressed start and came out and like, for some reason remembers. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. No way. No way. She just scored. Okay. Anyway, after my depression. Obviously, Man United bottle a 3-2 lead in the last minute. We go back to racing now with legit like no laps left to go. Let's see what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, I did miss it.
Man United conceded the last minute. Well,
I
finished.
oh no.
So
Man using the bin again.
nah, it's alright. It's alright. We're coming second. It's the plan. We let Man City win the league. No one cares about Man City. Anyway, we're off for the final time for the Singapore Grand Prix.
Oh, Instincts.
And also
Instincts led for a good boy.
Oh no, Portly Boot's already bought.
Matt had a horrible start.
Matt had a horrible start. He's past the Portly Boot. What are you on about?
Oh,
Gecko.
yeah, wrong way. Portly had a horrible
Gecko
start.
down the inside already of Serge. Serge's going to try and keep it around. Why Serge on the mediums? Is he alright?
He's not is he? Maybe he didn't have any tyres.
Maybe not, but Gecko now focusing, trying to get that P5 position. Oh, he's at the wall. He's got damage, surely, has he? No, he doesn't.
He's still got end plates.
And there's Instincts letting everyone through. What a nice guy. And Gecko. Oh, I thought he got a penalty there. Gecko got down the inside of Felipe. This is very risky stuff from Gecko.
Oh, this is his chance.
Oh, when he goes down the inside, he does a me on you, Will, last season 2, but this time he actually makes it work because you didn't brake check him.
Oh, we got yellows.
And it's at the back, it's
the
TV. And that's irrelevant, no one cares. Corey Marshall up to P7.
Oh.
Serge going wheel to wheel with Felipe! Oh, he's in him! Oh, he's in him, and Serge is rolling!
Yes. I mean, oh no!
Oh no, that's a disaster for Serge, and he's not going to be happy about that.
McLaren's done in the bin in 8 seconds.
McLaren in the bin.
7
Man
since I
United in the
left, I'm telling you.
You know what, Joe, I blame about that. It was only for 4 minutes at the time. The referee kept playing until the 96th minute. It was outrageous from the referee.
I bet you'll have a lot of people tweeting about that.
Anyway, I'm not fussed. We're still going to come second in the league. It's alright.
Goku's about to probably come 5th after a 5-stop strategy.
Yeah. Over the day for a 5-stop strategy, still getting top 5. He does a penalty. What's his penalty? 3 seconds. Nah, that's fair enough from Gecko. Only 1 penalty so far. Green definitely caught that corner. He's up against the mighty Dark Killer with a phenomenal P5 for Ferrari. Ferrari had a mare start to the season, haven't they? But Dark Killer.
It's not been great.
It's been their worst start to a season in RPL history. But,
should we give PP Poo of the day to Tadpole?
The Tadpole? We don't just give
looks
driver
like
of the day to someone because they
might
overtake.
Get points. No, but he's an alpha.
Yeah,
he's going to get points.
It needs to be an analysis. I think Dark Killer, from what he's done, he's been very good this race. And he's camped his nose clean. Nice. And he started 5th and he's finished 5th, but...
Do you know what there should be with drivers? There should be 3 awards. 1 for the top, 1 for the midfield, 1 for the bottom.
Yeah, so the top driver of the day would probably be Z-Tex. From P17 to... Or P19, sorry, to P1. I think he's going to get here, is he? DRS enabled. Look at the gap now. Look at the gap! He's right there! He's going to get him! He's going to get him! He's going to get him!
There's 2 laps left. Ooh.
And then midfield.
They both crashed.
Start, and then bottom.
Oh my god, no, no, don't crash because then Matt will win.
Matt will win. No, that Portland Boot's going to get him in the straight, innit? Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Here comes Z-Tex. Can he get him? Here he comes! Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Luke definitely cut that. He's not had enough warnings anyway.
Portland Boot's going to go down into the map. Matt keeps the position there as well. I thought that was about to end a travesty for Z-Tex.
Yeah,
sliding.
I thought he was dead.
And Gecko's struggling to get past Dark.
Yeah.
And Felipe will probably get Gecko's position anyway with that, and Dark. So Felipe might finish 5th here with no penalties. And the real TB's left. He's upset that someone else has stole his ID. And can Z-Tex.
Oh, Corey, you've got more wing damage, man. Stop.
Oh, and Gecko's made contact with Dark
Oh.
Killer, a bit of bumpy stuff.
They're gonna die. They're gonna kill each other. They're not gonna leave space into this corner.
Oh,
Oh.
very close for Gecko to the wall. Will they do what I did to you? No, they won't. Oh, Dark's gone deep, and Gecko's gonna try to get the switchback maneuver. Gecko's gonna go around the outside. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, they made it! They made it! Lovely overtaking.
I don't know how
Gecko.
they did crash. All the
It's
front.
lovely stuff
Oh,
from
gosh.
Gecko. Very, very nice stuff. I'm very happy for that.
This is
Good
Betfred's
tilting.
last chance.
This is the Z-Tex
It's
now.
next straight.
Z-Tex wants to win. This is it. Yes, to overtake him, and he's had a horrible exit there. Oh, I
yeah,
think it's over.
He's pee-peed.
Oh, that's unlucky for Z-Tex. He's bottled it.
And I don't think Paulie's done it on Matt either.
No. Not quite.
That's a bit anticlimactic.
Now let's see a dive bomb in the most audacious corner from Z-Tex. Come on.
Just the final turn.
You can't even dive up the inside in the final turn, you moron. Using a breaking point.
Or can you?
Leon would like to differ.
Leon just follows that there are no accidents teaching.
Fucking Master Uguay. Beast.
Echo's got a bit of a train because he's so low on the RS.
And through the final sector we come.
Well, that means Felipe's gonna get
Trying to
fifth.
the end of the race.
Sorry.
Be quiet, man. Come on, this is for the highlights.
Sorry.
And coming through the final corner for the 18th time in his career, L74G's an RPL race winner at Singapore! Z-Tex finishes second from P19 on the grid. Brilliant stuff. Matt finishes third. An all Mercedes powered podium. And P4 and P5 on track for the Rebels. I think it'll be P6 for Gecko. Yes, it will. Felipe, P5. Brilliant stuff from Felipe. Dark with his penalties going all the way down to P8. Tadpole on the points! Tadpole in the points. We love to see it. Red flag. Payox Kings getting the last points paying position. And here comes Surge. And Surge with abysmal final few laps of the race finishes P13. Surge, you reek of shit.
Yes.
Look at Z-Tex, the Neek. Look at him. Gecko just added me saying, sorry I balled that so hard. You did, yeah. Sorry.
Just a bit. Still, could be worse.
Could be, Court Martial.
Oh no, I've been having top secret info about Corey's game throws. He didn't make poo poo.
Unlucky. Anyway. There's your race winner.
Anyway.
There's your race winner, L74G. And Mercedes 1-2.
How did
Second time
pee
this
pee
season.
pee pee not get fastest lap? How? What? Pee 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 man. He's just an idiot, I guess.
So second Mercedes 1-2 of the season. Well,
Wait, since when could you compare stats?
Can
Z6
you?
has 11 more wins than me. He's activated DRS 2,000 times more than me. Sweat, lol. Oh, I've had. Oh god. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. It even shows the time played. What? What was this thing?
anyway.
Time
anyway.
driven.
Shut up, man. I'm trying to
sorry.
do the end of the race. So that's
Oh, he's had
unfortunate.
more warnings than me. He's had almost twice the amount of
Right.
penalties to make, despite
There-
playing twice as much.
There's your fucking results. Go fuck yourself. Bye.